Hey everyone, welcome back to Move Me to Pittsburgh, the show where we break down the Pittsburgh real estate market, local stories, and the conversations shaping life around the city.
We're your hosts, David and Cassie. Whether you're tuning in for market insight, neighborhood talk, or just a fresh take on what's happening around Pittsburgh, we're glad you're here.
Each week, we like to dive into the trends we're seeing, the headlines catching our attention, and the things buyers, sellers, and locals are talking about.
Settle in. We've got another great episode lined up. Let's get into it.
Cassie, we should have a lot to talk about.
We do.
We
We
missed
do.
last week.
We did. We missed last week. Let's blame the snow.
Yeah, we got snowed in.
Snowed in.
It was too
Would-
cold.
Which would have been the perfect way to podcast, but hey,
It was too cold.
too cold, too bundled up.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What do we have to talk about?
Well, let's start out with the snow. I think that's still the biggest topic here right now in Pittsburgh. We got pounded with snow, not this past Sunday, but the one before. So it's been a little over a week now. The National Weather Service says that we got 11.2 inches, which was just, I think, like 0.2 inches shy of the 11.4 record set on February 5th, 2010, during that Snowmageddon storm. Now they're talking single day snowfall, not totals. But yeah, so I think the National Weather Service in the Pittsburgh area is Moon. Is that around Moon? I think Moon
Beats
Township,
me.
not the Moon. Yeah, so they saw roughly 11.2 inches. I know some of the other areas around Pittsburgh saw up to 20. We had when I was at the office yesterday, a couple people were saying they did live up north of Zelienople and they saw 20 inches. So it
Whoa.
was a lot around the city.
20 inches. That's
So
crazy. Yeah, I was
yeah,
just in Mercer County today and I was walking around this guy's house and I got muck boots on and it was coming up over the muck boots.
wow,
So I don't know how tall that is, but 20 inches sounds right.
yeah,
Yeah, whatever I was reading, I thought I saw a headline because I always thought I remember seeing in my baby book. My mom made these baby books for us and my sister. And my sister's in her. She's sitting on the snow pile in this little uh, pink outfit that looks like she's out of that
oh,
story, the Christmas story or something. And I was like, man, I wonder what that was like to have snow like that. So
yeah,
anyway, I read the headline, and that was in 1993.
got your wish.
She
Yeah,
was a few years old, so it was as
yep,
high as her. And I
I
was like,
was all around for that. So that's actually funny. I have
yeah,
a picture of me in a little pink snowsuit from that same year.
yeah,
It's probably the
just
style.
your eyes see it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I was actually, yeah, recently talking about the blizzard of '93. I was like, we haven't had like a blizzard in a while, but
Yeah, so
didn't
whatever I
quite get
saw, it
what we
was like
got there.
it
But
was less than an inch of beating the record. Like you said, it
yeah,
wasn't like most snow, but it was within one
one single
24
day.
hour period sitting.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was
We
pretty
got our
wild.
wish, I guess.
Nice, we did get our wish. Yeah,
What did you wish for?
yeah.
Because now it's not leaving with the cold temperatures.
Hey, I like it. It's when it
Yeah,
melts is when it gets ugly.
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, so Pittsburgh turned into a nice snow globe. People were taking advantage of it. We had, see if I can pull up this picture. People, I don't have the picture of that. People were skiing down Rialto Street. I did forget to snap a picture
Rialto,
of
where's
that.
that at? Is
That
that in
is
Paris?
the right. That is the street that connects 28 up to Troy Hill. Some people I think call it Pig Hill. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That they called that? Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's like a roughly 25% grade. I think it's the fifth steepest street in Pittsburgh. So people were skiing and snowboarding down that since it was closed. You're not going to drive up or down that street during that. So that was pretty wild. The rivers are frozen. So I have a picture of that here. You can see our frozen rivers. And now people are walking on the rivers,
Is that what that
which,
is in that photo? Any of
yeah,
the listeners that don't see that what we have on YouTube here looks like people
yeah,
rode their snowmobiles or something across it.
something's going on there. But yeah,
Whoa.
they lately, I would say within the past couple of days, I've been seeing all over social media that people are walking on it to get photo opportunities. But I will
Oh
say
my
the park
goodness.
rangers and police are saying, please don't do that. Definitely not safe. I definitely would not want to fall into that. So,
Yeah,
but
definitely
people,
wouldn't without
anything
a
for that
rope
Instagram
tied to
photo.
me. Yeah, holy smokes.
Yeah.
So people
Uh,
were doing it. I didn't realize. I thought,
yeah.
oh, who the heck's gonna do that? But you're
Oh,
saying,
I see it. Yeah, I've been seeing mostly what I'm seeing is posts from like the Pittsburgh Park Rangers and stuff, just encouraging people not to, stay off of it, enjoy it from
mhm,
the river walk that we have, but please don't step on it. But I have seen several videos and pictures of people actually walking across it. Not the whole way across, but going out onto it and then going back. Luckily,
wow,
I haven't heard of anything bad happening, but
dang.
still not
So if
safe.
the Coast Guard is involved, I imagine they're gonna probably have to
Still not
give
safe.
some
Yeah.
pretty hefty fines, huh?
It'll be rough. Be rough.
Hmm. So I guess they completely have that shut down until March. I would imagine barges go down that side too as well, right? I typically only see them on the
On the other
south
side,
side
yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's what the Allegheny is the one that's showed there, and then the Monongahela is on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how interesting is that? One side is frozen, the other side's still open for
Yeah.
business.
I think it's the way that it flows
That
as
is
well,
so odd.
which is why I think they show sometimes too that they're like slightly different colored.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Wow.
crazy. And then I'm sure everybody has heard of the nice Pittsburgh parking chairs. If you have not, which I will say I learned the hard way, and I, for the first time ever, used my parking chair this year. So if you shovel out a spot, you don't want somebody to take it, you just put a chair out there, and that is basically your way of saying, like, hey, I worked my butt off for this. This is my spot. Please don't take it. But Pittsburghers have gone to a little bit of an extreme this year with different things that they have set out. So for those of you who can see on YouTube, I have a couple pictures up. There is people have put out a dog statue. There is the rolling walker. There is like a little Tykes car, an ottoman, a Pittsburgh potty, ladders, grills, and my favorite, the Pittsburgh parking Jesus that says, "Thou shalt not park here. This is my spot."
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so those are only some of the few that I have seen pictures of or seen. I'm sure there's plenty of others. So if you're listening and you did something fun, please send it our way. We'd love to see some more. But yeah,
I'd hope whoever put the toilet out there just did that for a photo and then put it
I
back.
hope so too.
It's
I'm telling you, I
heavy
would not want to have to carry that to the side. Them,
every time.
yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah. My street's full of just regular chairs, regular ones you'd see on your porch. Nothing crazy. But
That's funny. I
yeah,
can tell you it has not been fun showing at city houses
yeah,
past two
definitely
weeks.
not. It's been rough. Yeah,
Kind of like nervous to park in one that doesn't have a chair. And you're like, oh, what
yeah,
if they come out? My
yeah.
paint job will have key lines all through it.
Yeah, yeah. Just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be here for just a couple minutes showing this house, please."
Yeah, you must put a note on the windshield.
Yeah,
Please don't slash my tires, please.
yeah. Wild times here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Uh, I have actually, I was talking to my fiance's aunt. They live in Atlanta, so, they're not seeing quite what we're seeing, just little bits of snow here and there. But they were mentioning people who had just gotten a job here in Pittsburgh and were thinking about moving, and the snow scared them away. So I would like to say this is not normal for Pittsburgh. It's like we said earlier, it's been a very long time since we have gotten this much snow.
Where were they wanting to move
Uh,
from?
Atlanta to here. They got a job, one of the hospitals.
Oh,
But yeah, so they were like, "Oh,
snow
we heard how
scared them.
much snow you get." Yeah, or maybe it's still up in the air. They were, it's we didn't realize you guys got that much snow, and I was like, "Well, not usually." This year, yes. It feels like it's
Wow.
never ending, but um, not normally. This is the most I've seen in a lot. Well, I mean, hey, since 2010,
Yeah.
the
Certainly be
snowmageddons.
scary. We have a lot of hills. We are in the
Yeah,
Appalachian Mountains.
yeah, definitely a
Rolling
different world
hills.
up here. Yeah,
Yeah. But they
yeah,
take good care of them. That's one good
yeah,
thing. I don't know to give Corey O'Connor, our new mayor, the pat on the back or not, but they did a good job, I thought.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I should say after 2 days, they did a good job.
Yeah, I had
Right.
heard that on like the first night or something that everything was out, some of the plows had broken, like 13 of them or something. Just
Yeah, it was more
they're
than
old, have a
half.
lot of miles on them, and then just over time. But they did get some help in. I
Yeah,
mean, I live on the north side, up in the North Hills, and they did a fantastic job up here.
yeah,
So I think it just depends, yeah, where you're at, what you can do. They were constantly coming down our street. I saw even just a couple smaller vehicles coming through with little plows on them to help out. And it was nice.
yeah. I thought they did a fantastic job. I don't
Yeah,
know how other cities did because it was obviously a lot of snow that you're not typically going to get, but they
yeah,
immediately put the state of emergency in,
yep,
keep off the roads.
yeah,
I get the nurses, doctors, and
right.
the ones that
Those that have
absolutely
to.
had to go. But uh, yeah, once it stopped, then it was quickly to get done. I did
Yeah,
notice a lot of the extended cab pickup trucks, which are hard to get around the city streets anyway. I'm not sure why they, bought a whole bunch of extended cab pickups. Um, but they had the salt on them completely
yeah,
piled up in those dirt dogs or whatever they're called, salt
yep.
dogs,
I saw
and their
those.
tires were popping.
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta wonder. These are just, I guess, what makes it commercial. I guess it's just used for commercial versus but they weren't the big trucks. They're using these tiny little pickup trucks, like half-ton pickup trucks,
yeah,
and then they wonder why there's so much weight, and they just nick a curb, and then the tires were out,
yeah.
and then they were sitting there waiting. 'Cause I drove by two of them, and I'm like, oh my goodness, look how
Wow.
little the truck is. Little the truck is, but then they got this extra long bed
Yeah,
with everything hooked
just
to it, and
filled
he's
with
sitting there with
salt
a
and yeah.
with the wheel completely off the rim. So
Oh man.
yeah, but anyway, I thought they did a pretty decent job.
Yeah, definitely. Our main
Yeah,
roads were definitely great.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
it's nice. And I think for the most part, everybody, like businesses and everything, did well. Like those who weren't, like if it wasn't an emergency or anything, they did not need to go in. I think I saw a lot of businesses that told people to just work from home like the following Monday and everything, so everything could get a lot safer and cleaned up. And I
Hmm.
think
Hmm.
everybody did well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of winter, our little friend Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow. So 6 more weeks of this.
I couldn't believe I was watching it on TV when I woke up. They started partying out there at 3 a.m. I didn't know they go
Yeah.
that hard.
Yeah.
It was
I've
so cold.
I've never been to it. My brother's been to it, but I've never gone to check it out.
Yeah,
I heard it's madness, but I mean, you're
yeah.
going to see a groundhog. Tell us what the,
I
what the
have to.
weather's going to be. So
I have to go up there sometime.
yeah.
My girlfriend lives like, I don't know, 20 minutes from there. So
Mm,
I was there for like the tour. I guess all the businesses put up the groundhog or whatever he is,
mm.
and each one has their own style of groundhog. I thought that was cool. And they actually have a little section in town that you can go like all year round to see them.
Yeah, it's
They're
pretty
like right
cool.
there. And apparently a guy's like really into it. When I was there, he like comes up and where are you guys from? And starts like talking all about them. And yeah, I
It's
like
neat.
it. I
Yeah.
don't have the photo to pull up, but just a photo. He was like on the guy's shoulder with the hat and cap on. It's
Aw,
cute little guy.
that's awesome. Very
Oh
cool.
goodness. Yes, what's
Yeah.
up? Anything catching your eye this week?
Uh, I mean, you had mentioned that there were some, we've been talking about like the library card a lot recently, and you had found some, 6 free things that you can do with your card.
Yeah, so to hit on top of the Rad Pass, there is 6 more free things you can get with your library card. And check this out. Number one, you can borrow over 1,000 hand and power tools.
It's awesome.
Let me share the link real quick here. Check this out. I'm looking to share my screen or tools you can borrow. Check this out. Are you able to see my screen?
No,
Where did it go?
there you
Add
go.
to the. Yeah, check this out.
It's really
There's a
neat.
whole catalog here of tools you can borrow, like cleaning supplies, interior floor and tile tools, general use power tools. Let's see what's in here. Levelers.
Pretty much about anything you can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really convenient. Yeah, we've been talking about doing some home projects in our house, and it would be really helpful because what's stopping us right now is that we don't have a lot of tools. Um, so that would be really easy to use my library card and borrow some tools so we can get some projects done, and then we don't have to have the tools sitting around.
This is really neat. Right here's 32 foot. I was going to say at one time I was trying to find over a 30-foot extension ladder, and the only Home Depot that had one was all the way out in West Mifflin.
Wow.
This was actually a thought at one time on our team, was to get like party supplies for somebody who's doing like a housewarming party. Like they could get
Smart.
like a snow cone machine or a um, what's that thing you make it like it's all winded up? Can't cotton
Cotton candy.
candy. Yeah, like a cotton candy machine, like tables where you could just come and borrow them. That would be neat if they added this to it. But we'll
Yeah,
have to definitely add this to our like
absolutely.
buyer guide because this is very cool. Let's see what's in power tools real quick.
Yeah,
Orbital sanders,
there you go.
table saws. Home Depot better look out.
Yeah,
Wow, over
go
236
public library.
items in there. Yeah, so check that out. You go to, it
It's
looks like
awesome.
Millvale Tool Library.
Yeah,
Millvale Tool
library
Library
tools.
Tools. So you show up with your card, call the experts, aka librarians,
I
and
like
get
it.
the full catalog.
That's really cool.
Very cool. Yeah, so what else is in here?
Looks like you can digitize your photos and videos. There's the DIY Digitation Lab in Oakland, has hardware, software, and documentation to digitize your VHS tapes, audio cassette tapes, documents, photographs, slides, and negatives. That's pretty cool. We have a lot of home videos on VHS from when I was a kid that we keep saying that we want to put them all, like digitize all of them that we can watch them because I don't own a VHS player,
No.
VCR. There you go. So yeah, that's really cool.
Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh does not provide storage for digital uses, so you do show up with your own external hard drive. Naturally, we recommend a minimum of 2 gigabyte device, 4 image files, and a minimum of 4 to 6 gig device for audio or video files. So it looks like they'll actually help you book an appointment on the site here. This is the one that's over in Carnegie. No, excuse me. This will be Oakland.
Mhm.
The relocation studio is on the 3rd floor of the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh. Oh, this is really cool because there was a place in was it Aspinwall? They were ended up being closed, but I know I took a photo of the sign,
Hmm.
and I was kind of like a little bit weary, like whether I wanted to like, because there was options you could like send these off to other companies,
Mm,
and I just felt like it was kind of weird, like just to have
yeah,
that stuff out there for
just
anybody
floating
to,
around.
you don't know who it's getting sold to,
Right.
like pictures of you as a kid. So anyway, this is really cool. You go in and you can like
Do
do
it
it
yourself.
yourself while they
Yeah,
show you how to do it if you have any trouble.
it's really
Huh,
cool.
yeah, all with a card. There's so much stuff you can do with your card. What's the next one? We can borrow bakeware. So the Library of Things has an entire cooking and baking catalog where you can find everything from popcorn, ice cream, waffle makers to holiday cookie cutters and cake pan shapes for any themed birthday party.
There you
So
go.
this was similar to that idea with the cotton candy machine and stuff.
Yeah.
Christmas cookie, heart molds. They give you an air fryer. Oh my goodness. I'd be a little concerned on borrowing some of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that
Bartender.
might be a fun idea with Valentine's Day coming up if you're looking for something to do and want to try baking some cookies and
Yeah.
be a cute little, I don't know, date day or family date day.
Coffee Galaxy equipment stainless steel. This is some nice stuff in here. Heart chocolate molds. There's all kind of stuff in here.
Gonna have to get to baking.
Oh my goodness. You did something like this, you were telling me. What's this next one? Dig into your family history.
Yeah. So the main branch of Carnegie Library in Oakland has a local history and genealogy section. So you can book an appointment to research your family tree. Yeah, I did something similar. I tried using Ancestry.com. I even did like a paid subscription of it for a little bit. My family are some country folk. It does not look like we have left central Pennsylvania, right over the border of Ohio or Jersey. We're Pennsylvania lovers. So,
Homebodies. Oh, that's cool.
so yeah, but no, it would be cool to, have more access into different things. Maybe I can finally branch out, find some other things. I did actually find some photos of like great grandfathers or like uncles down the line or stuff like that, which was pretty cool. So maybe you can find some more. It's worth
Yeah.
doing still.
On their website, just briefly looking at this one, had some nice graphics on here. Um, yeah, so again, this is the Oakland location.
Yep.
You said you used Ancestra. They kind of did all the research for you, or how did that work? Oh, it's right here, Ancestry.com. How did that work?
Yeah. Um, so it also kind of goes off of other people who use it and do the research. So I was able to find other users' family trees that like were similar to mine. So it would give
Mm,
you like hints. So like some of my, great grandparents, if I didn't know their name for sure, um, it would go off of others, and then it would be connected down to like, the person that you know. So you could see maybe that's them. They have like, birth records, death records, war
mm.
records, like all kinds of stuff. It was really neat, even if there wasn't much. But I've heard of
Huh.
people who found out like really cool things. So it's definitely worth a try.
Huh. Interesting. I have that I think it's like 23andMe that I got, like
Oh, nice.
basically giving it away on Amazon, and I still just nervous about sending that off to some lab.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do it
Maybe you
someday.
can find some long lost relatives.
Talk me into it.
I have a cousin who found, I don't know if it was through Ancestry or 23andMe. It might have been the 23andMe. They had done it and found like a half brother, whatever, some type of brother,
Whoa.
or something. Yeah,
Really?
I think that's how the story went.
Wow.
But yeah, we definitely found some relatives, and I've heard of a few people that have found things like that. So could be cool.
Yeah. So if you're picking up the idea as far as these 6 things, it's a lot of items that are being held, and you can borrow it. Uh,
Yeah.
the next one here is pick up a new hobby. So music lovers can borrow synthesizers, beat makers, sequencers, effects pedals, recording
Hmm.
equipment, instruments, and more. Sports and outdoor enthusiasts check out equipment like pickleball, tennis rackets, bocce ball, cornhole, and a fishing rod kit.
Okay.
Artsy folks, you can access a wide array of online crafting tutorials through creative bug like quilting, embroidery, bookbinding, and sewing, plus tools like a full pottery wheel.
Wow.
So
Very cool.
we pretty much have like an endless thing to do. If you ever meet somebody, it's like, oh, I don't know, so bored, I don't have anything to do. Just so much
Get
stuff to
yourself a
do.
library card.
Literally get yourself a library card. My goodness, craziness. This is perfect stuff for the winter here too.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're holding all this hobby stuff at. I'm probably at the Carnegie Library in
Right.
Oakland.
Seems like
That
it.
is
Yeah.
cool.
That is really neat.
Yeah. And then, of course, the next one is to get those discounted tickets at the library using your Rad Pass. So, what's that
Yeah.
one? County library card over 18. You can access free or discounted tickets
Yep.
to a bunch of cultural attractions. Is that included with the Rad, or is that separate? Looks like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks
So
like you
they're
can
all
just yeah,
they're
you can
all
just
free.
reserve one here if you have the
Let's see.
card.
Yeah, I was gonna see if one of them was like an additional, like more of a option with discounted tickets, but no, it just takes you to the Rad Pass.
Yeah.
Super
Very cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ton of stuff to do with your library card. Definitely go and get one if you're
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh already.
Absolutely.
As long as you're in Allegheny County, you can get one for free.
Yeah. Speaking of looking for things to do, you have found a fun little phone number.
Let me see if I
If you're
can do
looking for
this.
anything to do in the Pittsburgh area, they got a fun little Pittsburgh accent. Looks like it has a pre-recorded menu with a Pittsburgh accent. It's the Pennsylvania Tourism Office just launched a winter hotline that'll help locals find ways to get out on the town. So Dave's gonna try to pull that up that we can check it out.
I want to try to call from my computer. Let me see how I can do this.
You had it.
I had it, but it'll show the CRM, and I
Ah,
want them to see that. How can I do this? While we're doing that, you went to the
I did. I'm
uh,
assuming you're. I just jumped in like I know what you're talking about. I'm going to assume you're talking about the Red Bull event.
yeah,
It's about the only thing I've done. So,
yeah.
I braved the cold. It was absolutely freezing that day. But we did mention a couple podcasts ago about the Red Bull, the heavy metal qualifier that they did outside of Acrisure Stadium. They had set up. They said were bringing in snow, but then we also got dumped a lot of snow too. So I'm not sure if they used any of the actual stuff or not. But in the stairs out in front of Acrisure Stadium, that's on facing along the river, they did an event that snowboarders around here could qualify to go on to like the Boston round. I'm not sure where they go after that, but it's a big event. But I did take a video, so those of you who are able to watch, I took this video. It was neat because you could
Oh,
see the,
cool.
the skyline in the background. But this was one of the. It won't let me hit play. There we go. So this was one of the guys. A lot of them were doing a little less intense tricks, but I think these guys had already realized that they had qualified to move on, so they all started doing backflips and everything. But it was really neat. So I just had like that quick little video of him going down. Does a
Whoa.
nice little backflip, his hat flies off, and then it was cool because then a bunch of people in a row started doing it. But yeah, it was really neat. So very cold, a ton of people. They had all the stairs out there were full. The bridge was completely full of people. I mean, I don't know how many people were there, but a lot. But it was really neat,
Whoa.
really neat. So we ended up luckily getting a decent view that we were able to see everything going on, and it was really cool. So if they ever do anything like that again, I would highly recommend. I know like CBS Pittsburgh was there, WPXI, if I'm thinking of the correct one, was also there. So like a lot of the news stations came and checked it out. A couple of the local photographers around here, like I know Dave DeCello. I don't know how you say his
Mm,
name, but I follow him. He's
mhm.
amazing. He was there, took a lot of pictures. I think like Dustin McGrew, another photographer that's great, was there. A couple others. So some of them had their drone out that were able to get a lot of drone shots of the thing. You can see how many people were there. So highly recommend checking those out and seeing how it went.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
All right, so I figured it out. I was able to block it. Let's go ahead and call into this.
Okay.
Can I add to stage and then pull it back? Let's see if that's possible. Will it still be up? I will give it a try here real quick. Let's share. Can you hear that?
No,
I don't know why I can't hear it.
man.
Let me see. Oh, it's because I didn't share that specific tab, maybe. All right. Oh, it's because I'm at the wrong tab. Okay, stop sharing.
We'll get there.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to do here is call this number. It is the
Yeah.
call 1877 SNWF. Well, it's actually SNW Fun
Yeah.
for Snow
Snow
Fun
fun.
1. to hear it for yourself. This is the Pennsylvania Tourism Office just launched a winter hotline that helps locals find ways to get out on the town, and that in the pre-recorded
Got to get that
menu
Pittsburgh
has
accent.
a Pittsburgh accent.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and try to share screen. I'm going to share my dashboard here, and I'm going to make a call.
Yeah, it sounds like they do some,
So
and you'll
can you hear
hear
this
on
now?
here. Are you sharing?
Can you hear now?
No, I don't know if you're sharing
Professionally.
it.
And
There
we've
you
got
go.
lots of ways to spend the day. Whether you want outdoor stuff or cozy indoor hangs, we'll show you where to go all over the state. Our PA experts aren't around right now, but no worries. We've got tons of winter ideas for you. Press 2 for things to do in eastern Pennsylvania. Press 3 for things to do in western Pennsylvania. Want to hear the Snow Fun Friday letter of the week? Press 4. Or just
Press 3.
All right, let's find your perfect PA snow day. Listen to these and choose what sounds like your kind of adventure. For frosty field trips, skiing, skating, winter hikes, and all that good stuff, press 1. For the great indoors, museums, shopping, indoor water parks, and warm escapes, press 2. Want info sent to your phone? Press pound.
Oh, interesting. Okay, let's hit
Yeah.
let's hit 4 to hear what he said.
All right, let's find your perfect PA snow day. Listen to these and choose what sounds like your kind of adventure. For frosty field trips, skiing, skating, winter hikes, and all that good stuff, press 1. For the great indoors, museums, shopping, indoor water parks, and warm escapes, press 2. Want info sent to your phone? Press pound.
It's good too.
Oh, but there's something else that we heard where they're giving away a bunch of
Yeah, that
prizes.
was the letter of the day thing.
All
That
right,
was at
let's
the beginning.
find your perfect PA snow day.
I think you might be stuck there.
Thanks for calling the Visit PA Snow Day hotline. For more winter inspiration, check us out at visitpa.com. Now go have some fun. Pennsylvania's waiting for Yinz.
Okay, so what we'll do then, we will give our viewers a little challenge here.
Yeah.
Do the call and press 4. So they're giving away ski tickets and some other things.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
and they're going to give you a letter. And at the end on February 22nd, if you call in and tell them what the word is, you'll be entered to win the prize.
yeah,
Apparently, there's a bunch of prizes, but the big
sounds cool.
prizes are ski tickets or something.
Yeah. Hey, that's worth it. Those are expensive.
Super cool. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
Some events also going on here. We did find a Discover How Science Shapes Flavor. There's a craft beer school going on at the Greer Cabaret Theater this weekend.
Yeah, it looks pretty neat.
Yeah. Did you find anything cool? We'll come back to that. I think this should have been
Yeah.
towards our events that
Yeah.
are coming up.
Oh yeah, we'll go back into some more snowy things.
Yeah.
So something that kind of ties into all the snow we've gotten and stuff. UPMC and PNC are giving donations. So UPMC is giving a $10 million donation, and PNC is giving a $2 million donation towards like EMS and the emergency vehicles around here. So this is to help upgrade the EMS fleet. These vehicles are pretty old. I think they said they have over like 70,000 miles on them, which is a lot for them. So this would mean newer ambulances, a rescue truck over the next couple years that are faster, more reliable, built to handle the Pittsburgh streets, even in the worst winter weather. And then because of this contribution, that means the city can now redirect the funds that they were originally using for the EMS vehicles towards other needs. And it sounds like what they're going to use this for is to buy 35 new vehicles for the Department of Public Works. So like snowplows, dump trucks, and other gear that'll help the city tackle storms like the one we just had. So hopefully not as many breakdowns or anything. We'll have a lot more safer roads, more cars out there to help us out.
Yeah. So I didn't get to I mean, I heard about it and everything like that, but a few questions that I would, I have other than this is freaking awesome. This obviously is, the previous administrations and the current one do want to go after these nonprofits. PNC is not a nonprofit, by the way. I don't know how we ended up with 2 million from them, but we ended up with what, 8 million from UPMC, 2 from PNC, I think.
10 from UPMC.
10 from just
That's what it
UPMC,
saes.
and then I think it was
Yeah.
another 2 from PNC.
That's what I
But
read, yeah.
anyway, the UPMC is a nonprofit, so a lot of our
Mhm.
for anybody that's not from here, there's a lot of pressure on the current administration, city council, et cetera, to tax them. So they're in nonprofit tax exemption right now. So what that means is they don't have to pay taxes on any of their real estate. So naturally, stirred up enough emotions. The general public wants them to be taxed. They obviously were a big hub for meds here, so it's definitely up for a big discussion. I don't think that it's not super one-sided whether they should have to eventually pay or not. But the whole thing here is because Ed Gainey was able to get $7 million for 10 years. So every year, I believe it was 7 million that he got UPMC to agree to, but Ed wanted more. He wanted 10 million over 10 years. So 100 million taxes to be paid. So Corey O'Connor steps in and immediately gets these guys to agree to, it looks like 10 million for 1 year. I wonder how far out he can go with that. The difference, just briefly, is Ed Gainey got them to agree to donate money to the general fund, which means it goes to anything that the city council wants. For this, they gave it specifically for this community betterment project. So I don't know whether they're going to put their logos all over the vehicles or how exactly, but we know because we also are we sponsor the Kickball for a Cause, and if you want an event sponsored, who do you go to? You go to big names like UPMC, Dollar Bank, PNC. So those guys, they do a lot. It's not like they just hang out and put up billboards and stuff and build. They do a lot. So
They do.
it's just something cool to think about on how, because is it really a coincidence that Corey steps in right after a 20% tax increase, and then bam, here we are with getting uh, a lot of these vehicles subsidized. So it's just cool things. This is obviously a huge win. So it's just my thoughts on that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the next big one, just to segue, is the Shapiro. Our governor came out with a budget for 2026. It's Pennsylvania's biggest budget ever without raising taxes. So remember, it is election year. So this is going to be super popular, not talking about raising taxes, which is, I think, why they got raised last year, not this year. Pennsylvania just rolled out the largest budget in state history, $53 billion budget this year.
Wow.
The governor obviously says no broad tax increases, but there is, critics are saying, a massive multi-billion-dollar gap. What does that mean? That means that he's spending more than what's coming in. And how big's that gap, you might ask? It's $4 to $5 billion.
Wow.
So you have to wonder what's going on there. Where is he going to get this extra 4 to 5 billion? Spending goes way up, but revenue obviously does not match this budget. So there's obviously going to be a lot of negotiation coming during the year here, a lot of delays, and a lot of political fighting going back and forth on where we're going to come up with this money. Think of it like planning a vacation before checking your bank account. A lot of big wins here for school districts, especially in the poor districts. We're getting hundreds of millions of dollars for basic education and a ton more for special education. So that's a huge win.
Yeah.
I think it's important to keep them overfunded. Big chunks of it goes to underfunded school districts. This is partly because of a court-rolled PA school funding system, which they have labeled as unfair. Translation for that is the state is being forced to fix this issue. And why should you care? Because school funding impacts home values, tax pressure, and where families want to live. We obviously are getting the big school districts that a lot of people are getting priced out of, and they kind of settle with other areas that they want to go to. Not everybody can live in the Fox Chapel School District area.
Yep.
Not everybody can live in the North Hills. Not everybody can live in Upper St. Clair. So it's nice to see a lot more money getting pushed around to these other districts. Obviously, transit and healthcare and human services is getting a big injection. Most of the money isn't new. It's just keeping the lights on. Nearly 80% of the entire budget is going towards education, Medicaid, and human services. Transit agencies are struggling to get more funding. I did see home health care. Those, if you could call it lobbyists, are complaining about the budget not being barely mentioned at all for them. I think that's becoming a big issue. I mean, I'm starting to do a lot of probate sales, and I'm kind of talking to more of an older population. I don't know how you're kind of picking up on that too, but we do have a really old aging population here. But who can afford to spend $4,000-5,000+ to go to an in-home
Yeah.
care facility? They need to somehow focus on getting in-home nursing well funded and subsidized. The next big one that he's really pushing for again is legal weed is back on the menu. Recreational marijuana is back on the budget plan. The state sees it as a revenue source, not just a social issue. It's obviously more than a social issue. This is all about revenue. They passed previously the slot machines everywhere. You can't go anywhere now without there being a slot machine. Have you noticed that?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so they want to increase taxes on those skill games to basically pay for all of this.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be able to pull $4 to $5 billion from slot machines, but they could very easily. This is something really important to look at and compare to other big cities that did legalize marijuana. For the one that I'm thinking of is Denver.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So when
Their
Denver
schools really benefited from that.
legalized pot, the schools, everything got crazy out there. What else happened out there is the real estate, the average sell price of real estate out there skyrocketed. So that's something interesting for investors or somebody that's sitting on the sidelines thinking that you're going to wait until prices somehow start to come down here. I can't personally think of anybody that would move out of state just to get their hands on some reefer, but apparently somehow this helps.
Yeah.
But I would imagine they spend a lot of that money on like first-time homebuyer programs, which we should mention that beginning of the year here they are getting refunded. So if anybody is at least wants to talk about it, there's tons of programs. Most of the time you can get at least $7,500 as a first-time home buyer to subsidize some of those down payments and closing cost assistance. But that's like the Next Door program and a few different ones. It's not lender specific. I know PNC is really pushing it, but it doesn't matter who your lender is. You can get that $7,500 closing cost assistance. So anyway, back on, so skill games are obviously want to tax that even more. I did see that Pennsylvania ended up pulling in $6 billion in 2025 from casino tax alone. That's crazy. That is insane that they're pulling $6 billion in taxes from casinos.
Yeah.
You think, wow. It was a record, $6 billion.
Wow.
Yeah. So now we're down to the NFL Films documentary. Tell me about that.
Yeah. So going a little back to something pretty cool that's happening here in Pittsburgh as we get ready for the always talked about now NFL draft. So NFL Films is premiering a new documentary called The Football Town, which celebrates Pittsburgh's unique place in football history. It's going to be, I believe, like a 50-minute film that highlights how deeply the game is woven into this region, from Steel City grit to legendary players and coaches that have come out of Western Pennsylvania. I saw they have like a little teaser video out for it right now. They show, of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Pittsburgh Panthers. There were some high schools that were shown. I even saw like some little like Pee Wee or something. They were really young, some players in there. So it looks like it's going to be really neat. So it's perfect. They're going to debut it starting February 28th at the Cayman Science Center's Rango's Giant Cinema. So of course, that's the old Carnegie Science Center on the North Shore. They're going to run that from February 28th up until the draft, which starts on April 23rd. But tickets do go on sale for that, I think, February 12th. So if you want to check out a documentary that's going to debut all things Pittsburgh and football, sounds like it's going to be pretty neat. I think we're going to go check it out.
Yeah, I got it pulled up
Well,
here. They have renderings of what they're going to do at the draft. Am I looking at the right one? Yeah, NFL Films to premiere Pittsburgh football documentary ahead of 2026 draft.
mhm.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be, I don't know if I said, I think like the narrator is like Pat McAfee. They're going to have some other icons like Coach Bill Cowher, Jerome Bettis, Joey Porter Sr. They're going to appear as guests. It's going to show, I think, like the Steelers, U.S. Steel, and Visit Pittsburgh is also, they're going to serve as co-sponsors of this. So it's kind of bringing a lot of Pittsburgh people in together and going to highlight our football and what it means to the city.
Yeah, that's super fun.
Yeah.
One thing
it'll be
for
neat.
outsiders, our city is very emotional when it comes to our sports.
Yeah.
Used to do like Sunday Fun Day on the South Side, and I'll tell you what, I'm like a go sports kind of guy. I didn't really care. But if we would not get that W, Southside would be
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd
I used to
be
do it a lot
so
on
dead.
North Shore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is really fun. I mean, it's such a blast. Like the games themselves are really fun, but it is really cool how into it a lot of the fans are. Bars are always going to be packed on a game day. So it is really fun to go out and just hang out. Everybody's, decked out in, whether it's the Steelers pit or
Yeah.
Penguins. It is really fun to get together with fans. But yeah, like you said, if we lose, it's not quite as fun.
Yeah.
But
I
still a good
I
time enjoying the game.
I saw something on Instagram or Facebook. It was like a little short that we're the only city in the United States that has all of our major sports teams all are black and gold.
Yeah.
We do not deviate from those colors. That
Right.
was cool.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we got what Wiz Khalifa's Black and Yellow song because our colors.
And it's our state flag, right?
Absolutely.
Or
We're
not state
great.
flag, city
Not
flag.
state. Yeah, city flag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of stars and football, Lady Gaga is going to be singing "Won't You Be My Neighbor" for a Super Bowl ad. So she's set to sing a new version of the song, which is the iconic theme song from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, if you weren't aware of that. It's going to be in a Super Bowl commercial. It is Redfin's first ever Super Bowl ad. So the song and show that were such a huge part of growing up here in Pittsburgh with Fred Rogers. She's going to recreate. I haven't listened to it. I think there was a little teaser video out of that as well. I think it might even be like a little black and white ad. Um, definitely check it out. Or hey, if you're watching a Super Bowl, take a look for it. Her goal is she wants to honor the message that Mr. Rogers has always put out there. And, she's wondering what would Mr. Rogers say today, focusing on keeping the song heartfelt and the spirit of the original while giving it a modern feel. So just another fun little commercial to look for, and kind of ties in Pittsburgh real estate. And I
Yeah.
think she was a
We
recent
can't
Grammy
play it
winner.
here,
So
but I'm looking at it.
mm,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Can't play it here because it's going to be copyrighted music, but there is a link to go listen to that. It's "Won't You Be My Neighbor," Lady Gaga. So I'll have to listen to that. I didn't listen to it yet. That'll be really cool.
yeah, absolutely.
See, I think we hit on a previous episode that Redfin did just buy out Rocket Mortgage, or vice versa. I think it was Rocket bought out Redfin,
Yeah.
so Rocket Mortgage owns Redfin now.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how that helps the general person, but I don't care. Redfin has some of the best data out there as far as real estate data. So
Yeah.
if anybody's looking
Absolutely.
like for a website to find data, which by the way, again, we won it the most affordable city in 2025. $250,000 is our average sell price.
Yeah.
You just get a little shocked by the
My
brightness.
screen, it's getting darker out here, so like my screen just like
Yeah,
glad everyone gets to catch that.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Good
Very
Redfin.
nice.
I'll be looking out for
Yeah.
that one. I know they did one last year.
Homes.com.
Homes.com. Oh,
Yeah.
what a waste of money.
Yeah.
I definitely did not get excited about that one.
There was a lot of, I think, because I think we even went to like meetings that there was like a big hype about it. Like
Oh my
there was the
goodness, yeah.
special guest, which was cool. But I think some of their commercials that are going on now are a little more fun than what that one was.
Was it? Hopefully they'll do another one. I do everything I can to not get ads.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
I'll get up and leave
do
for
you
2
watch the
minutes.
Super Bowl for the game? Go Sports.
For the ads. Come on.
Exactly. So.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Yeah. So what do we got going on this weekend?
Yeah,
And
so let's
this with
wrap this
some
up. We
fun
got
stuff.
a few events going on. We really worked hard to find a few good events. We've been struggling. It is winter time, so this is like the movie times. A lot of good movies and shows are coming out.
Yeah.
But we're doing everything we can to get you guys outside
Yeah.
and to other events here. So, number one, Friday, February 6th, we have a Folk February at the Sweetwater Center for the Arts in Swickley. Find
Very
Cassie there
nice.
for sure. I wish there was like a little
I'd probably
sample.
go, but it will not be at this one, but I might go.
Oh, it's the Folk and Americana series at Sweetwater. Folk February offers 2 nights of live music in an intimate setting. I'll tell you what, we laughed. There was a place up in Ambridge, I think last year, maybe the year before. Shannon and I went up, and it was a folk festival. So each brewery, each place
Oh,
had like their
nice.
own band going on. Everywhere was so packed. It was like shoulder to shoulder. But we did
Wow.
hear a couple good musicians playing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I wish we could kind of like see who's all playing. I'm on their website. It's tickets are $25, limited spots available. It's apparently in their community room,
Hmm.
so that might be cool. It's apparently 2 nights in an intimate setting. Okay, cool.
Very nice.
You have anything fun?
Are we still on Friday?
Still on Friday.
Galentine's. I cannot find there it is. There's a Galentine's girl dinner at the art room in the Strip District. If you ladies want to get out and have a date without the men, get out there, have a little dinner.
Fun.
Yeah.
If any of the guys are watching, I looked all over the place to try to find one that was a guy's dinner. Couldn't find one.
No Malentine's dinner or anything.
No.
Yeah. I
Bro,
mean, like,
Broentines.
yeah, Broentine's. There you go. Maybe this could be your chance to enjoy
I think I
the
might have
house
to
to
start it.
yourself, relax, or yeah, you could definitely start something new. Guys might need something to do.
Yeah, I think we'll have to do that. Any
There
guys
you go.
listening, I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll prosper. We'll persevere. We'll get one started.
I saw on a lot of the girl dinners when they say that. I think a couple others like Bigum and other places were having one as well. What they meant by that was like a Caesar salad. I
Oh my.
think like a Coke or like a Diet Coke or whatever. and then something else that was really small. So I'm wondering if you are going to have your Broentines, what type of a guy dinner are you going to have?
Big full wings, like maybe a tray of
You can get
what's
messy.
what's the bone that you pull out? You like scrape the meat off the bone.
Like the bone-in wings?
No,
That
like you go to like barbecue events and you get them like they pull off.
ribs.
What are those?
Oh,
Ribs.
yeah.
Get to get a rib.
There you go.
Rib
A
dinner.
rack of ribs. Okay.
Bunch of beers.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Used to not like wings. I hear how many wings are sold during like Super Bowl and football events. I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
there's billions with a B amount of wings that get sold. Like, where do they get all these chickens?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm back to the wings. Best
There you
wings
go.
in the city. I'm telling you, the craziest thing. Mad Mex has a street corn wing.
Really? Okay.
Oh, they're so good.
Okay.
You would think go there to get tacos, go there to get a burrito or something.
Yeah.
The wings are
Interesting.
off the chart. Here's another little trick. I think we went to the one next to our office over in South Highland in East Liberty, Shadyside.
Mhm.
I think they had them there, but then we tried to go to the Monroeville Mad Mex, and they did not have them. They had like tofu wings. I'm like, no, I want regular
Mhm.
wings with with street
Got
corn.
some woke wings.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we don't want that. Grasshopper wings. What the heck?
Oh man. All right, let's move on to Saturday. I will be at this one. The dog pen is gonna do a puppy bowl. So for those of you
Oh
that haven't
yeah.
heard of the dog pen yet, it's actually a cute little bar. It's a bar slash like dog park. So they're gonna do a puppy bowl. They're gonna be adoptable dogs there that are gonna do like a little football game for us. So I think this is their second annual one. Went well last year, so I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah. If anybody wants to see the winner of last year's, I was not in any. We did not apply to be in any of them, but we made a Clover, our little puppy. She won the puppy bowl, according to us.
In your
So
hearts.
in our hearts. I can hear her out there whining. She
MVP in
knows
my
I'm
heart.
she knows I'm talking about her. But I put, yeah, if you want to see it, go to David Kerr on Instagram and you can see
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
my little baby Clover won the
Oh,
Super Bowl last year.
that's cute. I'll have to do that with my dogs.
Yeah. Sunday,
Yeah.
there is a Valentine market and DIY party at the Wilkinsburg train station. I'll tell you what, I have never been to the Wilkinsburg train station, and
have no
I
idea.
might need a reason to
There you
go.
go.
Wilkinsburg train station. I can't find a link to that. Valentine Day market.
Yeah, it looks like there's just gonna be a couple vendors there. They're gonna have like DIY stations. So you can make some things, you can shop handmade, like a photo booth. They're gonna have, I think, like snacks of some sort there, a room of like food and drink, all thanks to or I actually don't know who this is. Workshop Pittsburgh, I think, is part of it, and the Wilkinsburg CDC. So I believe they're sponsoring it. So a lot of Valentine's activities coming up for the next 2 weeks. So
Fun.
yeah,
Wonder what the DIY what you would make.
a Valentine craft. No idea. Something Valentine
Yeah, I'm
related.
trying to find it online what the train station looks like. Apparently, this is like they pumped a lot of money into this old train station.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Wilkinsburg Community Development Corporation.
Oh, neat.
Got a lot of money to go. All together sometime.
Yeah.
Valentine's Winter Market's going to. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Last and final. We went out to Monday. We've never done this before. They have what is this?
My parents are listening. A little Stitch and Bitch. I have seen a lot of these that are coming out now. They're doing like get-togethers for, I guess, anybody. I don't know if this is specifically to ladies right now or not, but crocheting, knitting, Those are the only two I know, to be honest. Cross stitch, I think, is a thing. But yeah, they're getting like little get-togethers for people like that are doing these. It looks like this one is it Bridal Maven in Dormont,
Look how
but it
nice it
seems
looks.
to be a thing that people are doing now.
Yeah, they put the eye as like an esoteric symbol, so don't worry. You can see it on YouTube here.
Can you?
Can
I can.
you? Oh, did I share it?
Didn't have it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it looks so nice. What are they doing? Crocheting there? Or are
Yeah,
they knitting? What is
see,
that? It looks like a
crochet, knit. Oh, I don't know what they're. I think that is that crochet.
okay, so doing
Mm,
it the January 12th, February 9th, March 9th.
yeah,
Okay, so it's once a month.
yeah. And I've seen, like I said, I've seen a
March
couple
9th.
others that are doing it. So it must be a new hobby that people are getting into. Which, hey, if you go back to the library card, you can have some of that. If you want to try your new hobby, they have some of that in their catalog.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I tried knitting or crocheting, or I'll be honest, I don't know the difference. I did try it one time when I was younger. My grandma took us to a little class, and my cousin picked it up right away. I had a terrible time. I could barely even hold the needles the right way. So not my
Cool.
thing.
Crochet Stiller's hat. I was,
Are you gonna make one? Should we get you some
wonder-
homework? See if you can crochet or knit or.
yeah, if any, that's what I was thinking. If anybody wants to make something really cool
Yeah.
for a friend, this would be. Oh, Shannon showed me a hat.
Oh,
It was Stiller's hat that was.
very nice.
Yeah, I can't find it. Stiller's crochet hat, maybe? No. Bummer. Anyway, it was a really nice hat somewhere online. It might not have been a crochet hat. Maybe it was. I don't know. It's $150 though. I was like, ooh,
Oof.
a little too much.
Wow.
Maybe
Yeah.
somebody
See,
needs.
now you gotta learn. Make your own.
All right.
There you
That'd be
go.
good, one of these. I'd probably take me. It looks like they're doing them. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, they
I'm
actually
on
have.
Etsy.
Okay, I see they have a Steelers hat crochet pattern
Mm,
online. You can actually, and again, I don't understand it, so I don't know what it's telling me, but it looks like it shows you step by step how to do it.
yeah.
Interesting.
So I think this stuff is really, I
Okay.
don't know if it ever went out, but we were at
Yeah,
that craft show and tons of like
absolutely.
little stuff, like things you can hang on a tree and
Yeah, all kinds of crocheted stuff. You
magnets,
see
all
it a
kind
lot.
of cool stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah. So that's what's been going on here in Pittsburgh and coming up. So, but that's going to do it for this week's episode of Move Me to Pittsburgh. Thanks for spending time with us.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this episode and you forgave us and you found it in your heart to, forgive us for missing last week,
Thank you.
we ask you to reach out. Give us some ideas on what you want to talk about next week. We do love hearing from you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing anywhere here in the Pittsburgh region, we are, of course, happy to help.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
We'll see you next time on Move Me to Pittsburgh.